Hi, everyone. It's me, Krylios, Team Racing Productions MC and producer. And joining me today is NeeNee. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hello, how are you?
Oh, I'm walking in my greatness and
I
blessed.
love that. I love that. I love that. It is so great to have you here. And, we're coming up on Juneteenth, and I know that Harriet's Wildest Dreams have some fabulous, amazing plans for everyone for that. But before we get into that, the way how we love to start things off here is having our guests introduce themselves and talk a little bit about their background and experience. So I'll give the floor to you.
Thank you. So my name is NeeNee Teller, and I'm actually a DC native, born and raised in Washington, DC. And I'm a co-conductor and executive director of Harriet's Wildest Dreams, which is a Black-led abolitionist organization where we fight against state-sanctioned violence and dismantle any systems that try to oppress Black people. We are a three-pillar organization hub where we do Harriet Responders, which is under the ancestor of Harriet Tubman, where we do the mutual aid and community response to situations that's happening to Black people in our community. And far as that could look like police violence, community violence, and actually giving the needs to regular everyday people, as if just now we did the migrants that's coming from Texas to DC, forced by the Texas governor. We supported in that work. And then we have Ida B. Free, who goes under the spiritual guide of Ida B. Wells, who does legal empowerment, where we help people with their court cases. And we watch the courts to hold the judges and the prosecutors accountable by keeping our people safe and making sure they're doing right by our people in the courthouse. And we actually work on their cases to get them free. And if not free, the less time as possible. And then we have Ella Baker Shakers, who goes by Ella Bakers, and they do emancipation about political education and campaigns, which several campaigns that we have going on right now to empower our people through legislation or just educating them on things like what Juneteenth is.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. So much great and important work. Thanks for, that work that you're doing in our community, to better uplift us and keep us informed and support us and, really making sure that this community is well tended to. So, of course, so much thanks to Harriet's Wildest Dreams for that. Now, talk to me about this Juneteenth celebration and the idea to come up with it and what you really wanted to accomplish by putting this together.
So basically, I knew that something in the water was coming to DC, and I was excited about it because Pharrell had taken it away from Virginia Beach. And so therefore, when they took it away from Virginia Beach, I was really, really excited because I have been to something in the water in Virginia Beach when he had it in the previous years, a couple of years ago. And so I was really excited. But when I saw the ticket prices and when I went to something in the water, it only cost me $150 for 3 days. And I got $50 back because one of the days it rained. And I was like, yo, it's $300 tickets and $400 tickets and $500 tickets. And I knew that the people that Harriet's Wildest Dreams serve, they could not afford something in the water price tickets. Not the Black DC natives that's here now, and not the Black marginalized people, period, without robbing Peter to pay Paul. You probably could do it, but something's going to get lacked by you paying $500, $400 for a ticket. And so I tried to reach out to see if we could get a DC ticket base. And they did do that for one day, and they minus the fees, which was $50, which still left you with a $300 ticket. And so then with that being said, I felt really bad. And I was like, I should organize an event where Black people can come together in this Juneteenth. And Juneteenth, we should be free. We should be celebrating freedom. And with that being said, I tweeted it and I Instagrammed it. And I put a call out to it. And my other DC natives who does organizing work in the community, they reached out and they was like, hell yeah, let's do this. And so with that being said, we created the Juneteenth Chocolate City Jubilee, being that DC is only 41% Black now, but we was once over 90% Black. And so we created this event for our people, for us on Juneteenth.
Amazing, amazing. And tell me a little bit about the rundown of the day, who will be appearing, what people can expect, give that to me so everyone's prepared for Juneteenth.
Yeah. So basically, Juneteenth is a day for Black liberation. It's called Freedom Day, Black Freedom Day.
Yep.
And we all know that we're not free till everybody's free. So therefore, with that being said, even though we're going to celebrate the day that honors the technically the stop the enslavement of Black people, we also need to educate the people that we still have a lot of work to be done. So with that being said, on Juneteenth, and something in the water, we know that everything is going to cost. And so with that being said, I got Fruit of People where they're going to, and we pay Black vendors to bring food out to feed the people for free. We got the Go-Go Bands, which is under Wayne Palmer, who does Go-Go Bands, the local. He's a DC native. He bringing 3 Go-Go Bands down there. And then we got the native DC people, like Patience sings with Boom Scat. She's coming out to sing. Ayana Gregory, who's Dick Gregory's daughter, she's coming. And we can't forget about Plaza, the little young DC kid, but no young lady, young child who does rap for DC, and she's a DC native. So we bring in local talent, and that's just not all. There's gonna be other people out there as well. And we also gonna educate our people around the campaigns that we're currently doing right now, and with legislation, trying to bring legislation that actually empowers Black people.
That is amazing. That is amazing. So I know that you're looking for volunteers when it comes to Juneteenth Chocolate City Jubilee. How can people, get in contact to be able to sign up to, lend themselves and their services in any way to the success of Juneteenth Jubilee, Chocolate City Jubilee?
Yeah, so what you all can do, because reality is we always want to leave DC better than the way we found it. And because we have been so many people come out, we want to make sure that we leave the area the way that we found it. So we're asking for volunteers to just come help and people watch. Because right now we know that we're in a time where, it's not safe for Black people and we don't know what's going to happen. So the more people we have in the ears out there and the eyes looking around and actually helping us clean up, keeping the space clean, and volunteering at our tables, and with the different things that's going on, it would help us to be safer, because no one's like totally safe, but what we can do is make a safer environment. And so if you really want to volunteer and help us with that day, you can visit harrietsdreams.org page, or you can sign up at bit.ly/6-19 Jubilee. And if you go to that link, you can actually volunteer for the day. We got 2-hour windows. You don't have to stay there. The event's from 12 to 5, but we got windows where you only can have, say, hey, I only can get, I can give you all 2 hours. And that'll be just enough. If you can give us an hour is way more than not even like no time. So yeah, if you visit Harriet's Dreams or follow us on Harriet's Dreams at Twitter and Instagram, you can learn how to volunteer. And actually, some people can actually help donate, because Harriet's Dreams is actually taking a cost on this event because we're the host. And so we're actually using money that we usually use to the community to actually give back to our community on Juneteenth.
That is so good. That is so good. That's so good. So what time does the event start? What time does the Jubilee start? And how long can people expect to be there? And where is it happening?
So the event's going to be at between 12 and 5 at between 13th and 14th Street, Pennsylvania Avenue, right there in front of the Wilson Building and Freedom Plaza. And we're going to be there from 12 to 5 p.m. We know that it's Father's Day, so we're going to celebrate our dads while we're out there as well. And, everybody is a dad, just because you didn't give the sperm, but we got a lot of fathers out here to caretake.
Got a lot of daddies, honey.
The people that take care of that child. You considered a father. You that child's father. So we celebrating all of them as well. So we're gonna get you all out of there by 5 o'clock. So if you want to go celebrate with an intimate environment or with your family, that you can go back home at 5 o'clock and just chill out with your family after celebrating Juneteenth with Black dope people.
Sounds great. Sounds amazing. And if our viewers want to learn more about Harriet's Wildest Dreams, they want to keep up to date with everything that you're doing, as well as the campaigns that you're currently, promoting and talking about, where can they go to find out more and keep up with updates?
So if you go to herdsdreams.org, you can actually sign up for our mailing list and be able to text and get text messages from us. Because anytime we're doing something, we have a text line where we'll shoot you a text and be like, hey, we're here. Because we do also do rapid response, and that's how we communicate to the people. If we have to go to the community for some reason, that you are able to get a text and say, hey, meet us here. We're trying to keep the community safe, because we truly believe that it takes us to keep us safe, and that the state sanctioned violence and the police won't keep our community safe. So if you follow us, herdsdreams.org, visit the website, you can find out and get involved with the different pillars. Because and if we don't have what you see on the website, build it, bring it to us, and let's do the work. If you don't see it on there, let us know what you want to do, and you can create it, and we can make that happen for you.
Love that. Well, we're going to have that link in the description below so that our viewers can go ahead and check that out. NeeNee, thank you so much for joining me today. It's been such a pleasure getting to chat with you and learn more about Juneteenth Chocolate City Jubilee, and of course, the amazing work that Harriet's Wildest Dreams does. So thank you for joining me today.
And thank you for having me. And make sure you all come down there and get that Black-owned business, DC Natives alkaline water at Vocal Water. We're giving that water for free. Alkaline water. Water is life. Come get that free water.
Awesome. Remember, everyone, go ahead. That is June 19th, the Freedom Plaza, 12 to 5. And while you're here, make sure that you follow Team Racing Productions at Team Racing on all forms of social media. Click around our YouTube channel and check out our other vlogs, interviews, forums, and more. And while you're there, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. But most of all, thank you for watching. Bye, everyone.